Welcome to Practice English Anytime. I'm really happy you're here with us today. Learning English can feel lonely sometimes, but you're not alone. We're right here with you. And today's topic is something special, something close to the heart. We're talking about dreams and goals, the things that inspire us, guide us, and help us grow. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you can practice English with us every day. Okay, let's start.
I like this topic already. Talking about dreams feels different from talking about hobbies or weekend activities. It's more personal, right? Like dreams show who we want to become.
Exactly. And I think everyone has dreams, even if they don't always say them out loud. When we talk about dreams, we're really sharing a part of ourselves. What about you? Do you remember the first dream you ever had when you were young?
I do, actually. It's a little funny. When I was a kid, I dreamed of becoming a pilot. I used to look up at the sky and watch planes passing over my house. I thought the people flying them must feel so free, like they could go anywhere. But of course, as I grew up, I realized I was scared of heights. So that dream didn't last very long.
That's adorable, though. A lot of children dream of being pilots or astronauts because it feels magical. I think childhood dreams tell us something too. Maybe you weren't meant to fly planes, but maybe you liked the idea of exploring, discovering new places.
That's actually true. Even now, I still have a dream to travel more. Not just standard vacations, but meaningful trips, like hiking in Iceland or visiting tiny villages in Italy. I want to learn from different cultures. That dream stayed with me, just in a different form.
I get that. Sometimes dreams don't disappear, they just change shape as we grow. When I was a child, my dream was to be a painter. I loved drawing people, places, anything I saw. But in school, I realized I enjoyed understanding people even more than drawing them. That's why I started dreaming about helping people, maybe through teaching or communication.
And now you're doing that in a way, helping people learn English. You're still connecting with people, just using language instead of paint.
Yeah. And that's the interesting thing about dreams. We expect them to be clear, like one single destination. But sometimes dreams grow slowly, and we understand them more over time. For example, one of my goals now is to speak more languages. Not because it's easy, but because it opens up hearts and worlds.
I like that. And speaking of goals, sometimes goals feel scary, don't they? Especially big ones. Like, when you think of achieving something huge, it feels far away.
Totally. I think that's the biggest reason many people don't chase their dreams. They think, it's too big, or I'm not ready. But no one is born ready. We become ready by trying. Even taking a small step counts.
Yes. That reminds me of a time last year when I had a goal to improve my health. Not a dream like becoming an athlete, but a simple goal, to feel better. But the first few days felt impossible. I didn't know where to start. I felt frustrated, like nothing would work.
And what changed?
Honestly, one small walk, just a 30-minute walk on a cold morning. I finished it and I thought, maybe I can do this. Then I walked again the next day and the next. After a month, I felt proud. It wasn't a huge dream, but it was growth.
That's beautiful. I think many of our listeners will relate to that. Sometimes the dream is big, like studying abroad, starting a business, becoming fluent in English. But the first step is often small, like learning 5 new words a day or practicing 10 minutes daily. Small steps can take you places.
Exactly. And speaking of studying abroad, that was one of my bigger dreams. I wanted to study in Europe for a year, maybe in Italy or Denmark. But life happened. I worked, I got busy, and that dream stayed in a box in my mind. But recently, I don't know, something changed. I feel like I want to open that box again.
Really? You want to try again?
Maybe. I'm not sure yet. But thinking about it makes me feel excited. That's how I know it still matters to me.
That's so true. If something keeps coming back into your thoughts again and again, it might be a dream waiting for you. I also have a dream I've kept inside for a long time. I've always wanted to write a book, not a big novel, but something simple. Maybe stories about real people and real feelings. But every time I try, I stop. I think, what if it's not good enough? What if no one reads it?
You know what I think? If a dream scares you, it's probably important. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Books aren't written in one day. Maybe you can write 1 page a day. After a year, you'll have 365 pages.
Wow. When you say it that way, it feels possible. I guess we often make dreams feel heavier than they are. We imagine the whole mountain instead of one step.
Exactly. And I've noticed something. Talking about dreams with someone makes them feel real. When you keep dreams hidden inside, they stay weak. But when you talk about them, they grow stronger.
I love that. And I think that's why this conversation can help our listeners too. Talking about your dreams in English, even in simple sentences, builds confidence. You don't need perfect grammar to share your heart. You just need courage.
Right. And maybe we can give our listeners simple ways to talk about dreams, like, my dream is to, or one day I want to, or in the future, I hope to.
Yes, even beginners can use those phrases. For example, my dream is to travel to France. Simple, clear, honest. Anyone can say it.
Or, one day, I want to learn to play the piano. It doesn't matter how old you are. Dreams don't have an age limit.
I agree. Some of my dreams changed as I grew older. For example, I used to dream about living in a small house surrounded by nature. Now, I dream about finding balance, space, time, people who inspire me.
Balance is a beautiful dream, and very human. I think many people want that.
Yes. And sometimes dreams are not about achievements. Sometimes dreams are feelings, like dreaming to feel peaceful, or dreaming to feel confident, or dreaming to be kinder to yourself.
That hits deep, because for me, one of my quiet dreams is to learn how to trust myself more. I doubt myself a lot, even when I know I'm capable.
You're not alone. I think many people feel that way. But trust grows with action. When you try something and succeed, even in a small way, your confidence grows. And when you fail but try again, your courage grows.
True. And talking about courage, I think dreams require 2 things, courage and patience. Courage to start, patience to continue.
And support. Supporting each other makes a huge difference. Even sharing your dream with one friend can help you stay motivated.
You're right. And that makes me think maybe our listeners can share their dreams with us in the comments. Even simple ones, like, my dream is to speak English confidently.
Yes, saying it out loud is the first step, and we'll support them.
By the way, what's one dream you want to start working on soon?
Good question. I think I want to start writing small stories again. Even if no one reads them yet, I want to write for myself first.
I love that, and I'll support you. Maybe you can show me your first story when you finish.
Maybe I will. And what about you? What dream do you want to focus on?
I want to take that first step towards studying abroad. Maybe not this year, but I want to start researching, saving money, preparing myself. Even small steps count.
That's exciting. I can already see you enjoying coffee in a small cafe in Italy, studying and meeting new people.
That sounds like a dream already.
And you know what? Dreams feel more real when someone believes in them. I believe in yours.
And I believe in yours too. And I believe in our listeners' dreams as well.
Yes. If you're listening right now, remember this. Your dreams matter. even if they feel small, even if they feel far away. Every dream begins with a small step, and you're already taking it by learning English.
Exactly. And we're happy to be part of your journey. Dreaming in English is a beautiful way to grow.
More than beautiful, powerful. When you can talk about your dreams in English, you're not just learning a language, you're building a future.
Well said. Okay, I think we've opened our hearts a lot today.
Yes, but I loved every minute of it. And now I'm curious to continue.
Yes, I'm curious too. I think talking about our dreams also helps us understand ourselves better. Sometimes I discover new dreams just by thinking aloud. For example, I recently realized I want to learn a new skill: photography. I like capturing moments and stories with pictures, even simple ones. It's a small dream, but it excites me.
That's wonderful. Photography is such a creative dream. I think small dreams like that are very important because they give our days meaning. For me, another dream I've thought about is to teach people how to communicate their feelings better in English. Not just grammar or words, but real connection.
That's really inspiring. And I think that's one reason why talking about dreams is powerful. When we share dreams, we inspire each other. Listeners might hear our dreams and think, I can do that too, or I want to try something similar.
Exactly. And one interesting thing about dreams is that sometimes fear stops us. Fear of failure, fear of judgment. I remember when I wanted to start writing stories, I thought, what if no one likes them? But then I realized, if I don't start, I'll never know.
That's true. Fear is normal. But small steps make fear smaller, like writing one paragraph a day, or even one sentence. Slowly, confidence grows, and fear becomes less powerful. Do you feel fear when you think about big goals, Maya?
Yes, I do. I feel nervous when I think about big goals, but I also feel excitement. I think both feelings are normal. They mean that the goal matters to me. And if it matters, I want to try. What about you, Alex? Are your dreams always clear?
Not always. Some dreams are vague at first. For example, I know I want to help people, but I'm not sure exactly how. Maybe teaching, maybe volunteering, maybe something creative. The dream gives me direction, but the path becomes clear slowly.
That makes sense. I feel the same. Sometimes a dream is like a seed. You plant it, water it slowly, and then you watch it grow. The final shape isn't always clear at the start, but it develops over time. I think patience is important for dreams.
Yes, patience and persistence, and also being flexible. Sometimes life changes, and our dreams change too. I had a dream to live in a small city in France, but then I realized I wanted to travel more instead. The dream changed, but it still inspires me.
And that's okay. Dreams don't have to stay exactly the same. They can grow with us. One of my other dreams is to write a short book about personal growth. But maybe later it will be a series of small articles instead. The important part is to start.
Right. And starting doesn't have to be perfect. I think beginners can practice English while talking about their dreams. They can say, my dream is to, one day I want to, or I hope to. Small sentences, but powerful.
Yes. For example, a listener can say, my dream is to travel to Spain. Simple words, clear message, or I hope to speak English with confidence. That's enough to express a dream. And saying it out loud is the first step to making it real.
And adding small goals makes dreams easier. For example, if your dream is to travel to Spain, a small goal is to learn basic Spanish phrases, or save money for a plane ticket. Small goals make big dreams more reachable.
Exactly. Big dreams can feel far, but small goals bring them closer. Like climbing a mountain. You can't jump to the top. You take one step at a time. Each small step is progress.
And celebrating small steps is important too. Even tiny successes are worth noticing. If you finish one paragraph of your story or learn 5 new words in English, that's progress. It makes you feel motivated to continue.
I agree. And sharing your progress with someone else can help. For example, a friend or a family member, or even a learning partner. Telling someone, "Today I did this for my dream," gives encouragement and makes you feel proud.
That's why conversations about dreams are so powerful. Listeners, even if you speak only a few words in English, share your dream. My dream is to. That's enough. It strengthens your confidence, your English, and your motivation.
And don't worry about mistakes. Dreams are personal. The words are important, but perfection is not. The courage to speak and share is more important than perfect grammar. English is a tool to express yourself, not a barrier.
True. And let's talk about feelings. Dreams often make us feel excited, nervous, or even scared. That's normal. I feel nervous when I think about studying abroad, but I also feel excited. That combination shows that the dream matters.
I feel the same. When I think about writing stories, I feel nervous and excited too. Sometimes I worry I'm not ready, but I think that feeling is good. It reminds me that the dream is meaningful.
And meaningful dreams keep us going, even when life is busy. For example, if I have a goal to improve my health, I might feel tired, but I remember my dream and I push forward. The dream gives energy.
Yes, dreams are like fuel. They keep us moving. Even small daily habits can connect to big dreams. For example, if your dream is to speak English fluently, your daily habit might be learning one word or one sentence. Small actions build the dream.
I also think it's important to visualize your dreams, imagining yourself achieving them, feeling the emotions, seeing the places. Visualization makes dreams feel closer. When I imagine walking through an Italian village, I feel motivated to take the first step.
That's so true. I do the same. I imagine finishing a short story or speaking to someone in English or traveling somewhere new. Visualization makes it real in your mind, and then small steps bring it closer in real life.
And having a plan helps too. Even a simple plan. For example, if your dream is big, divide it into small goals. Learn new skills, practice daily, save money, or prepare mentally. Little steps every day make the dream possible.
And support from others makes a big difference. Talking with friends or a mentor can help you stay motivated. Sometimes, one encouraging word is enough to push you forward.
Yes, and I think we should encourage our listeners to share their dreams with us, even small ones. We can celebrate them together. You don't need to wait until your dream is big. Small dreams matter too.
Absolutely. And remember, it's okay to have many dreams. Some dreams may take longer, some may change. What matters is that you keep moving, keep imagining, and keep taking small steps.
So, let's practice a few sentences in English for beginners. You can say, "My dream is to." "One day, I want to." "In the future, I hope to." For example, "My dream is to learn English and speak confidently." Simple, right?
Yes. Or, one day I want to travel to Europe. Or, in the future, I hope to write a short story. Beginners can start with these sentences. Speaking about your dreams helps your English and your confidence grow at the same time.
And don't forget, it's okay to start small. One sentence a day, one goal a week. Step by step, your dreams grow, and your English grows too. Consistency is key.
And one last thought, never be afraid to dream big. Even if it seems impossible, taking the first small step today brings you closer than waiting for tomorrow. Dreams are alive when we act, even in tiny ways.
Yes, and we're here to help. We share our own dreams and goals with you, so you can see that it's normal to feel nervous, excited, and motivated all at once.
And that's the beauty of dreams. They guide us, inspire us, and make life meaningful. Even if you speak only a few words in English, share your dream, believe in it, act on it. Step by step, your future becomes brighter.
Exactly. And we hope today's conversation inspires you to think about your own dreams, speak about them in English, and take the first small step. Every small step counts.
Thank you for being with us today. Remember, your dreams are important. Start small, stay consistent, and believe in yourself. You have the power to create your future. Keep practicing, and your dreams will grow.
See you soon.